it. So what I see with kids in 10 and under programs, oh my gosh. Okay, the first thing, if you take your kids to a program, you sign them up for tennis, right? They're young, like 4, 5, 6, whatever. I really don't like tennis lessons that do a bunch of basically gym skills, like things you would learn in PE class in school. And I know there's not enough PE in school, but I don't like paying for a tennis lesson. And let's say the lesson's 45 minutes and my kid is spending 20, 25 minutes not even touching a racket, doing some ball skills, some tossing, any kind of, agility on the court, I don't want to say they're stupid, but they're kind of stupid little games that, those are things that should be done. Parents should do those things with their kids. That should be done in school PE. That should be done in other sports settings for young children, like the backyard or community recreational classes and things. If I want to pay for a tennis lesson, I want to bring my kid and I want them using a racket right away. So I think if you're looking for, the good and bad in young kids classes, 10 and under classes, sometimes they're called U10, and all the classes typically in the US now are red, orange, green. You want to see right off the bat that your kid is holding a racket, swinging the racket, and learning good technique. Tennis is a game of technique. I feel if a kid is spending a lot of time tossing the ball around, running some lines, doing some little stupid agility games, that's not a productive use of the tennis time. You can get a player better, a lot faster, put the racket in their hand, tossing the ball. If you're going to use a red ball or an orange ball, okay. I mean, that's a separate debate, whether you think that's better or not, quote unquote, better for junior development. But the kids should be hitting balls. But I think you get better when you hit balls. So, this could be extrapolated into other areas too. If you see, maybe we'll touch on it later. If you see a group class and the kids aren't hitting balls for 2 hours or 1 hour and a half, that's a problem. So holding the racket and hitting balls for the maximum amount of time, you can do it mathematically. How many swings is your kid getting? And are they being taught good form at a young age? And I think that is what makes a good lesson. If the kids aren't holding the racket and they're not swinging, by the way, if they're not swinging hard, I think young children should be taught to swing hard. Bad tennis lesson. Kids are just kind of swinging very softly, tapping the ball, not really developing their muscles, their muscular system. I think that's a big mistake. So that's a bad 10 and under, red, orange, green lesson. And I see it all the time in different club settings, introductory lessons. And I feel over a couple of years, what a lost opportunity for those children. They're doing some basic agility, hand-eye stuff, but they're not learning tennis. And their rate of tennis development is really slow because the lesson is truncated. The lesson is shortened. So I wish that if you sign up for a tennis lesson, or if you are a parent, or if you're a coach listening, put the racket in the kid's hand, toss them balls, rally with them, get them to swing as many times as you can within the allotted time frame. So you get as many swings in as you can, and that's how a kid's going to get better. They're not going to get better by tossing the ball back and forth, Johnny and Sarah tossing the ball and learning how to catch the ball. That's got to be done somewhere else. I'm not saying it doesn't have to be done, but it has to be done somewhere else.